I've had the privilege and the honour of doing it over the last 4 years. I feel I've still got an awful lot of work to do and to achieve at this club. I've experienced some of the best nights in European football, some of the best games that I've seen in my life over the years, from Liverpool, Leeds United, Juventus, Napoli, Real Madrid, Barcelona. I can go on, and I would like to try and help to bring that forward for the future. I feel I've still got a lot to offer, as I said. I've got a long history with my family in the club. My first game at Easter Road was when I was 18 months old, Partick Thistle. We won 1-0, I believe. I can't really remember it. I've had a season ticket at Easter Road since 1971. I've still got my season ticket, and I will not be changing that no matter what happens. I just feel that it's the right time. The club's going on a real spiral up the way, and I just want to be part of it if I can, if I'm allowed to. I would also like to thank anybody that voted for me in the past. I think that was a real honour, as I say, an honour and a privilege. Things like loyalty points is a burning issue. Myself and Stephen Brokey fought very long and hard to get loyalty points brought in. There was a couple of problems with it. One, calling it loyalty points, and it was far too complicated. But having seen the hassle it costs the staff and whether it's the ticket staff, whether it's the staff in the offices or whatever, to run the loyalty points, I can understand why it was done away with. We got a compromise, or I fought for a compromise, and that was to get an away season ticket. Now I know it doesn't suit everybody, but it's a compromise. I know that other clubs in Scotland and England are doing away with loyalty points, and it's a thing. I don't know if anybody can come up with a better suggestion. I would only be too happy to take it to the board. Also was involved with the disabled supporters. I managed to persuade the board to get a disabled liaison officer in. She works a couple of days a week. And Brown, and I think it's been beneficial to all the disabled supporters. I'm also on the Academy board, which is one of my real joys. I feel it's a privilege and an honour to have been there and to help out with that. And I hope no matter what happens, I'm still allowed to stay on the Academy board and take it forward. Because at this moment in time, we've got a great crop of young boys, young laddies who want to come through and benefit this club. I'll start off by saying I'm not one for the posting on the internet. I still read it and take on board what's said. I've travelled in buses, I've attended meetings, branch meetings, I've attended supporters group meetings, I've done podcasts, I've done the working together, which is a very important part of the communications. The podcast, the working together has been a real benefit. Tracy and myself both report back what questions we're asked over the period, whether it's from the Hibsnet, the Bows or whatever, back, and we take it forward to the board and we report back at the working together. We also take any questions from the working together to the board and we reply back. Both Tracy and myself do a report back from the working together, and we do that's every 2 months, and anybody can come along. Everybody's welcome to come along to that and hear what we've got to say. I do answer every single email that I get personally. I do answer every phone call I get in connection with Hibs, but I will keep doing that if I'm elected. Tracy has been excellent at doing the online, as she works online all day. And I think that we've come to a good, as I say, I've travelled in buses, I'm at every away game, I'm at every home game, I'm at every, or not every, but just about every under 20 game. And I'm lucky enough to have the time and privilege to do that. I just feel that the communication from the club, yes, I think it would be important if we put up nothing to say statement rather than just leaving it. Because I think there's been things in the, recently that we could say nothing to say or nothing can be reported at this time rather than just a total silence. And that is something I'll be pushing forward for.